What's up, guys? Sean here with a 2009 Kawasaki ZX6R Ninja with the M4, most likely obnoxiously loud exhaust. Love this bike though. This is the Monster Edition. Great looking bike, great running bike. It's good shape too. If you want to see exactly what kind of shape it's in, once I clean it off, check out the walk around video. And that should be linked below. I'm gonna do a better job at securing this. That should work. Let's see how this thing runs. Make sure it's running the way it should. Any of you guys that know me know that this is what I like. Big fan of sport bikes. You see that little bit of slack right there? Not a big fan of that. So you adjust these little things, you kind of get that little bit of slack out. It's nice and tight. Let's make sure this thing runs the way it should so that I can be confident when I sell it. Now, Kawasaki's done a lot of cool stuff. Back in the days, back in the days, Kawasaki was like the GSXR. They were like the Suzuki. You know, everything was a Ninja. Oh, you have a Ninja? People would just call sport bikes Ninjas. When it comes to this, a lot of people really like the 636 that they made in 05 and 06, maybe 04, I forget, somewhere around that range, definitely 05. A lot of people really like those bikes, mainly the stunters, because the way they could take the abuse. But I think because the way the oil pump was on the back of the motor, or back of the drain pan, oil pan, so that you could be doing stand-up wheelies and not have to modify your oil system. If you think about it, these bikes are made for you to be laying, you know, two wheels on the ground. That's where the oil pumps oil back up to the engine. So if you're riding a wheelie for a long time, that motor's not getting oil, and you can actually lock up your engine by doing that. Now, a little wheelie here and there is not a big deal, but I'm talking people, you know, stunting them and riding them for, you know, 30 seconds or something like that. Your engine needs oil. Personally, I don't think the Kawasaki, Kawasaki 600 was really a good competitive bike compared to the other bikes until this bike, 2009. This was the new generation. And it is a great bike. It's just a very, very well-performing bike. Now, and personally, I think this year, it starts to compete with everybody else. And it beats them in many ways. Just very smooth, very finely tuned, very powerful, great track bike. I'm not saying they weren't good bikes before, but when you get a chance to ride them, to ride the different ones and compare them, I feel like the previous version was just a little bit subpar. This bike redlines at 16,000 RPMs. Normal for a 600 sport bike. I don't have to tell you that it handles well. This is what people compare bikes to when they talk about handling. Does the bike handle well? Yeah, this thing handles like a 600cc. moves hard too. And I'm not even getting into the power band. The truth is, you really can't ride one of these bikes legally and touch any part of the power band. Unless maybe you're pulling onto a highway in first gear. Weigh in at a little over 400 pounds. When I say a little over, I mean a few pounds over. Very, very, very nimble. These bikes have one purpose in life, and that is going fast. If it had a second purpose, it would be going fast and trying to kill you. Everybody wants to make a big deal about guns kill people. Sport bikes kill people. And it's awesome. No, it's not awesome when sport bikes kill people. No, people kill people. And people kill themselves when they ride these bikes. But man, they're a lot of fun. Don't be a beginner and buy this bike. Know what you're doing before you buy this bike. Spend some time on some cheap stuff. Watch this. It gets up to 55 very fast. Actually, the speed limit is 45. So it gets up to 45 very fast. These are amazing track bikes. Which is what I would recommend it for. A good street. Cover up these headlights with stickers and throw this thing on the track. I've been driving a lot of cruiser bikes lately, and I love getting back on a nice sport bike. I can't wait to do some track days this year. I even picked up an old motorhome to make my track days a little bit more fun. I bet if I was trying to hit that corner hard, I could probably hit that close to 75. I would need my suit on. I'm not gonna do it. Save that stuff for the track. This M4 exhaust is not as obnoxious as I thought. It does not have a drone, that drone noise that a lot of, you know, trumpet pipes have. Although this bike would have a little more bottom end power if it didn't have that on there. The stock exhausts on these things are tuned for optimum bottom, mid, and high range power. So just to yank it off and throw some piece of metal on there to make it louder. Yeah, it makes it louder, and you might gain a little bit more power at the top end, which on the street you should never be at. But you definitely lose power at bottom, and in many cases mid too. These Öhlins dampeners are nice. They're adjustable. You tune them right here. It's good to be back on a bike that can brake as well as it can accelerate. Everything is just so finely tuned. For one purpose, that's performance. And guys, I've got too many dead friends out there. They're not out there, they're in the ground, they're dead. I've got too many dead friends that tried to ride a bike like a performance bike on the street and it killed them. It's not worth it, guys. If you have a sport bike and you catch yourself riding like an idiot all the time, sell it, take it to the track. Taking your bike to a track is the solution to riding your bike like an idiot on the street. I kid you not. Me and a buddy of mine took a couple Suzuki's, GSXRs. Yeah, I had a 600, he had a 750. We took them and did the Blue Ridge Parkway and the Dragon Tail a couple years ago. We did 1,200 miles in 2 days. All right, guys, subscribe to the channel. If you're interested in this bike, it's going to be sold cheap. I'll probably have the price listed below. I'll have my phone number listed below. If you want to see more about it, check out the walk-around video of this bike. All right, guys.